Hello, and welcome to a new kind of video, a different kind of video than my usual. For those of you who have not seen my channel, have not seen my videos, a quick introduction. I speedrun Maneater. I speedrun this game, Maneater. I have over 120 hours in the game. I am currently, as of this recording, the world record holder of the fastest time of the any percent category in Maneater, with a time of 2 hours and 4 minutes. And yeah, so for those of you who have not seen my well, for those of you who have seen my video, like have seen that latest speedrun, that 2 hour and 4 minute run, you would have been wondering how I scaled this gate here between the Fortic Bayou and Caviar Key. And so I'm making this video to basically explain how to do that, and at the same time how I move around the Fortic Bayou as a pup very quickly. And a few things to note about getting over the gate, and another trick that I did, well, a small thing that I did that you need before getting over the gate, or to make use of getting over the gate. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. I hope it's very informative. I tried my best to explain as clearly and as much of the important information as I can to help you guys understand. And yeah, so moving on to the first thing. So, starting off with the first thing you need to know to be able to get over the gate. This one's quite simple to do, and I call it the pup jump. Whether or not that name is nice or not is, yeah, if you can think of a better name, let me know down in the comments. But simply, this is a faster method of moving around while you're a pup. That's why it's called the pup jump, and jumping higher as well. And to perform it, it's quite simple. All you have to do is bite, then jump. At that time, it didn't work, but it did, but not didn't get me up there in one jump. So after a bit of practice, you'll be able to get it in one jump, timing the jump. But yeah, chaining two of these together. So when you land, back in on the surface of the water, you can perform another one where you just bite then jump, bite then jump, bite then jump. It's the fastest method to move around while you're a pup up till like level 4. Once you go back, it's not once you become a teen or an adult, it's not the fastest method anymore. But as a pup, this is the fastest method of going around. There's a few things to know. Obviously, first of all, chaining them together makes you faster. The second and third jump are faster than the first, like when you first perform it. So basically, keeping momentum. The next thing need to know is staying on top of the surface. When you start trying to do this, you may notice that your shark will submerge itself underwater. There are two reasons for this. The first is that there is a fish underneath you when you do it, and your shark is targeting it, and that will make you submerge yourself. So there's this turtle, and it doesn't want to be. But when you bite, you'll submerge yourself instead of jumping up like that. The other reason is that your shark is pointed down. And this quite easily leads into the next thing that you need to know about getting over the gate. We are now here as a teen shark to demonstrate the double jump and the importance of controlling the angle of your shark. And yeah, quite simply, you can, you've got the double jump. Depending on the way your shark is facing is where you will jump towards. So if you don't move your mouse, you will jump forward. If you don't change your angle, you'll jump forward. If you change your angle to look up, you'll jump straight up. If you change your angle to look backwards, you'll jump backwards. And if you angle down, you'll go down and quickly submerge yourself. Three things we don't want is going forward, going backwards, and going down. To get over this button, we obviously want to go up, which is where the importance of making sure that you're going in the right direction. Now, before I explain how to actually get over this, there's one important thing to note. So, for those of you that have watched my last speedrun, where I did jump over the gate, you would have noticed that I went through this gate towards the Dead Horse Lake area before going over the gate. Now, some people won't understand, will be curious on why I did this in the first place, and it's quite simple. There is a very annoying mechanic where if you don't go to the Dead Horse Lake area, there is a trigger in the Dead Horse Lake area that if you don't trigger that, you can't gain any threat, and I will show that now. With the help of these willing participants, I will now demonstrate how, no matter how many of these people I eat, you'll see at the top right of the corner that there is no icon popping up to say that my threat level is increased, meaning the bounty hunters are not coming after me. Let's see if I can find some more willing participants. Again, looking at the top right hand corner of the screen, you'll see that no matter what, I can eat these people quite freely. And so thankfully there is just a simple way around that, and that is just simply by going to Dead Horse Lake in the first place. Now, we don't need to do anything special, we don't need to go far in, all we have to do is go past these little ladders and activate that cutscene that alerts you to being into Dead Horse Lake, where you get the pop-up and then you are notified that you are in the area. Usually, if you break through this gate, you can break through this gate and you can get to about this far. As you can see, I haven't entered the area because the narrator was talking. And so that's all you have to do. If you just come past here, you don't have to get past these first ladders, wait for the narrators to stop talking, get the notification, get the pop-up, and leave. Head off to the gate, and yeah, that leads me on to the next, how to actually get over the gate. Okay, and finally, how to get over the gate. So, with your newfound skills at pup jumping and angling and, doing backflips and front flips, all you need to do now is combine them together with one small little bit of knowledge as well. Using the same idea as the pup jump, when you do your double jump, you want to use the same principle, where you bite just beforehand. So, you want to bite, then jump. As simple as that. And I guess now the only thing to explain is, last thing to explain is our target. You can't jump over this gate on your own. You can't get help from these people. They won't open the gate for you. And for some people that play the game, they'll know about this button. Usually, when you play the game, you go on the other side of the gate. You're on the other side of the gate, and you can throw a person or a fish at the button, and it will open the gate. Since we're on the other side, we can't do that. So instead, we just use this button as a target. Very similar to how your shark targets fish, with that little marker right there. When you bite, you will lunge somewhat towards, the fish. When you're in mid-air, that's a little different. You won't lunge towards the target, but you'll lunge where your shark is facing. So for once again, controlling your angle of the shark, make sure that you're going over the gate and not just backflipping around. And with all that knowledge, the only thing left is to do the jump and practice. Practice, practice, practice. This is quite a difficult jump, and it just takes a lot of practice. Not even I can get it all the time. And I invented this. I figured out all these tricks and stuff with 120 hours in the game, and I still struggle sometimes. And yeah. Now what I like to do is I like to do 2 pop jumps to gain just an extra bit of momentum. You can come at it from various angles. You can come at it from very close to the gate, or you can come at it from very far from the gate. You want to go from the left side to get your distance and head towards the button and target that. And all it is the pop jump, second pop jump, aim up and attack that. That Marlin's going to be annoying. I think I targeted that ski boat there. Let's see. There we go. And as you can see, like, yeah, I didn't actually get to show that properly, but as you can see, when you get close to the button, you can target the button. It's easier to jump from that side, but unfortunately we can't do that. But yeah, you can launch towards the button when you're in the air, and that's just what these first few tricks are. It's just getting close enough to the button to actually target and launch yourself over. And that's really it. So I hope this was very informational. I hope you guys have luck in getting over this jump, like getting over the gate in your own things. For those of you that are watching this video to hopefully speedrun or even speedrun the game yourself anyway, good luck in your runs. For those that just want to jump over the gate, good luck and have fun. And that's it.